afternoon, everyone. I'm thrilled to talk to you about the fascinating world of this cloud-based, integrated, and intelligent auto trading system. So this is the collaborative work with my colleagues, Professor Dave Cliff from Computer Science and Professor Richard Harris from Business School. Well, before we delve into this topic, I'd like to express my gratitude to Jin Zheng Institute for their funding and support, which makes the first step of this whole pipeline possible. And also with their help, we've successfully hosted a hybrid workshop themed at data science and machine learning in finance. Thank you. Well, so this innovative approach aims at combining the technologies, the advanced technologies, with the complexities of human decision-making process, and revolutionize the way how we approach to trading in the financial market. Okay, first let's delve into the vast amount of data, of information the traders may be interested in. Let me ask you a quick question. What factors what factors will you take into consideration when you are making decisions about whether or not to invest or to purchase or to sell a stock?
What did your boss say about it?
Yeah, that's public sentiment, right? Yeah. Okay, when it comes to financial trading, it's quite common for individuals to collect data, collect and analyze the market-based data, like the price, stock price, the volume, trading volume, the volatilities, the past and present market performance. However, in addition, they are also interested in some qualitative information. So, for example, if you are interested in a particular stock, they may want to read the news of that stock, the financial reports of that stock, and also the public opinion, the people's opinion, public sentiment on that stock as well. So all of those data, all of those information are crucial for individuals, for our traders to make informed financial decisions. Well, auto trading is not a new word. Auto trading has been a central factor in the modern financial system due to its unique advantages, such as low speed, high accuracy, minimal human intervention, and also it's very cost effective. However, most traditional algo trading systems, they primarily rely on the quantitative data analysis of the past and present market trends. Actually, they ignore this qualitative information. So in that case, this limitation hinders the comprehensive understanding of the market dynamic. So to solve this issue, we plan to develop this integrated and intelligent auto trading system. Well, this system leverages on the advanced technologies such as NLP, natural language processing, machine learning, and deep learning. Well, you may notice that we have a cloud computing icon here. Yes, we include cloud computing into our system as well, because it could offer scalability, availability, fault tolerance, and ability to process the data in real time. So with this robust pipeline, we can ensure that actually the relevant unstructured and structured data, they could be fetched and they could be analyzed in a timely manner, so which fits as the efficient decision making. And also this system bridges the gap between the traditional algo trading to the intelligent algo trading. Because, for example, it empowers our traders to not only consider numbers and charts, but also look at the market in a broader context. And also, this system can not only be used for improved decision making, but it also enhances risk assessment. So, for example, if the individuals have better visualization, better information regarding on the market, they could better access the potential risk to identify the market trends, identify black swans, and adjust their strategies accordingly. Well, last but not least, this system is not just limited to no, professional traders. It could be used as an educational tool for students, for researchers, and for individual users. So by offering a user-friendly interface and flexibilities, which allows our individual users to deploy their own trading bots, to develop their own trading algorithm, or to build their own trading models. So this system empowers our users to learn, to practice, to gain practical experience in the world of finance. So to conclude, the future of financial trading lies in the convergence of technology and intelligence. So, I'm ambitious here, but the system, the project I present today represents a leap forward in this field and empowers us to navigate the financial market with more confidence and precision. Okay, that's all about my presentation, and thanks for listening. I'm happy to take any questions you have.
Thanks very much, Jin. Great to hear you talk about the project. Questions? Yeah, Roberta.
That's very interesting, thanks. I'd like to know whether, first of all, what are you trying to predict? Are you trying to predict the decisions? So is it the people's decisions, investment decisions, and for what factors influence their investment decisions? Or are you trying to predict the stock price? And whether you've done any tests that show that by including qualitative data or information actually improves the predictive power of the model compared to with using just, for example, quantitative data about past trends, market trends.
Okay, thanks for your question. So, firstly, we predict the stock price and volatilities and the Sharpe ratio by using these machine learning techniques. And yes, we've done some experiment, and by involving the news, and we use tweets, by involving the news and analyzing the sentiment, public sentiment do have some impact, do have positive impact on the result. It actually improves the result. And regarding human decision making, so what we are trying to do is we are trying to make the system more flexible. So we provide our users those kinds of information, and then our users, they could use our algorithm to do predictions, and also they could use their own algorithms to do some predictions and make decisions.
Yeah, great, absolutely.
I actually wanted to ask a very, very same question. And what is still not clear for me is that are you trying to develop a trading tool driven by academic interest? Because obviously this is something that a lot of, I mean, as you said, Algo-Trading is out there. There are a lot of algorithms that people can use. And sort of your edges to make it open. I mean, you talked about the educational aspect, because I would assume that if you can come up with a very smart trading system, that day you would stop being an academic.
Well, I used to work in industry.
Yeah. So I mean, this is a very, very hot topic. I actually know of an ex-Bristol graduate who did this sentiment. It started a company based on sentiment analysis of news, of starting to integrate it. So there's a lot of interest here. I just wonder that where is your interest coming in as an academic?
Okay, so my first interest is how the qualitative information would impact the financial market. So that's the question we asked, and we did some work regarding on that. And regarding on this auto trading system, first, again, the auto trading system in the market, first, they are not free. And also most of them don't contain the qualitative information. So in our system, we want to do this is a data visualization part. So we present this information, all of those information to our users. So then our users could make their decisions about whether they want to do some mock trading or not. And the other thing is this auto trading system is, well, it doesn't have an API connecting to the exchanges, so it's more like an educational tool. So students could do some mock trading and experience in a real, to pretend they are doing a real trading, and in that case, they could get experience in a real financial market.
Okay, so it's sort of educational, because I was wondering if you create an open algo trading system, then sort of you enter this sort of evolutionary arms race, that if your algo trading system is open, then somebody will come along and build an algo on top of your algo just to do the opposite of what you're doing. So you get predators. I understand there are these different layers in the market. That it's like now, whatever, the 7th algo is trading the 6th, and then the 8th is trading the 7th. So I was wondering like how open you can make it, but I understand you may make it educational, not connected to the market. So
Yeah, but we still use the real market data. It's just at the back-end API, we are not connected to say I place a bet, I place a bet, or I invest them through this service. No, we don't have that. Yeah, it's more for analyze and education.
Thank you very much. Any other questions? No? Okay, thank you, Jin.